Hello and welcome to Newspaper Review on OneTV Port Harcourt. It's the 3rd day of May 2022 and we report that the weather is good here in Port Harcourt, and we believe wherever you're watching us from, this is a great day with great possibilities. We are OneTV, a station that shows responsibility and is connected to human affairs development. I am Didi West and I welcome you officially to Newspaper Review, today 3rd day of May 2022, and we begin with the Punch. Today the first report we take from the Punch is Nigeria's crude production crashed by 1.2 million barrels in April, according to the OPEC. Nigeria's crude oil production crashed by 1.2 million barrels per day in April 2022, and when you check that the price of crude is $109.59 and you multiply by 1.2 barrels, then you know how much Nigeria is losing. We go on to report Eid al-Fitr security beefed up as Buhari prays in military barracks. Eid al-Fitr security beefed up as Buhari prays in military barracks. Another report on the top of the paper is striking ASU members shouldn't be paid. FG, striking ASU members shouldn't be paid, according to the federal government. Another report we'll bring is National Assembly workers reject staggered payment of arrears and issue a strike notice. National Assembly workers reject staggered arrears payment, issue strike notice. The report actually says that the federal government has not started to pay them the minimum wage as according to the law signed into law. According to the bill signed into law. And the National Assembly workers are saying no, they don't want staggered payment, they want all their payments at the same time. The main report on the Punch this morning, as you can see, is presidency. APC may field northern candidate, awaits PDP primary. Presidency. APC may field northern candidate, awaits PDP primary. And we have riders there. Presidential ticket. God will show us the way, says Laban. Blame PDP if not retains power, says APC chieftain. Nigerians suffering deserve new leadership, according to PDP spokesman. Nigerians suffering deserve new leadership. And if we can take a cap of that report, it says there are strong indications that the All Progressives Congress may field a northern candidate that can compete with the People's Democratic Party if the opposition party picks its presidential standard bearer from the north in 2023. We go on to other reports on the front page of the Punch this morning, and it says tears as copper 9 tenants die in Lagos building collapse, Buhari laments. Tears as copper 9 tenants die in Lagos building collapse, Buhari laments. We brought you a report yesterday that there was a building collapse in the Ebute Metta area of Lagos, and gradually the death toll moved from 2 to 5 to 7, and now the paper reports that actually, as at last night, 10 people had died from that collapse, and we believe that it's time that the responsible professional bodies and government should do something about the quality of buildings that exist in several parts of the country. Again, we bring a report. 500 companies jostle for 12 billion naira railway projects. 500 companies, some of them foreign, jostle for 12 billion naira railway projects. That's, of course, after the train attack that happened in Kaduna in March. 44% of Nigerian firms paid hackers ransom in 2021. 44% of Nigerian firms paid hackers ransom in 2021, according to a report. Yet another report on the front page of The Punch this morning. My grouse with Saraki, Tambuwal, other northern PDP presidential aspirants, according to Wike. My grouse with Saraki, Tambuwal, other northern PDP presidential aspirants, according to Governor Wike. You find that on page 16 of The Punch this morning. Towards the lower end of the front page of The Punch, we bring you this report. FG may release detained terrorists in exchange for 68 trained hostages. FG may release detained terrorists in exchange for 68 trained hostages. Another report. Ekiti community protests rising kidnapping, robberies, and they block roads. Ekiti community protests rising kidnapping, robberies, and block road. We find another report. Lagos CP summons MC Oluomo. It's Jabba over NURT crisis. Lagos CP, Commissioner of Police, summons MC Oluomo. It's Jabba over the ongoing and seemingly unending NURTW crisis. We decided to take a look at who these people, their real names are, because it's time for Nigerians to also know that these names are just aliases. Musiliu Akinsoya is Aziz Abiola, gave them the Riot Act because he said he will not tolerate more crisis coming from the road workers union. We go on to The Guardian this morning, and there, right at the beginning of the paper, is go after terrorists, eliminate them, Buhari orders security. Go after terrorists, eliminate them, Buhari orders security. And we have riders there. While we have been unable to rescue Abuja Kaduna train captives, according to Buhari, says he's having sleepless nights over Nigeria's insecurity. Fish out soldiers working for terrorists. CDS charge commanders. Fish out soldiers working for terrorists. The Chief of Defense Staff has charged commanders in the military. Service chiefs celebrate Eid al-Fitr with troops in Borno. Buhari, Erdogan exchange Eid greetings. There we see the picture of the president, the vice president, and the president of the Senate of the Federal Republic, Senator Lawan, with the grandchild of Buhari on the front page. There's another picture, but let's go on to the stories on The Guardian. According to Senator Shehu Sani, Salah, pray for yourselves, not leaders who won't stop killings, Shehu Sani warns. Still on the front page of The Guardian, we have, I have no preferred presidential candidate yet for 2023 election, says Ladoja. I have no preferred presidential candidate yet for 2023 election, says Ladoja. Bleak Salah in Ebutemeta as 10 die, 24 rescued in collapsed building. Bleak Salah in Ebutemeta, that is in Lagos, as 10 die, 24 rescued in collapsed building. We commiserate with the family and actually pray that God will comfort them at this